Mary Magdalene became disciple of Jesus Christ, even became apostle of the apostles after once she experienced Jesus Christ. Dearly beloved in Jesus Christ, welcome to today's Gospel Reflection with Father Anand. Today, 22nd July 2026, and the church celebrates the memorial of Mary Magdalene. The Gospel is taken from Gospel of John. Now on the first day of the week, Mary Magdalene came to the tomb early while it was still dark, and saw that the stone had been taken away from the tomb. So she ran and went to Simon Peter and other disciples, the one whom Jesus loved, and said to them, "They have taken the Lord out of the tomb, and we do not know where they have laid him." But Mary stood weeping outside the tomb. As she wept, she stooped to look into the tomb, and she saw two angels in white sitting where the body of Jesus had lain, and one at the head, another one at the feet. They said to her, "Woman, why are you weeping?" She said to them, "They have taken away my Lord, and I do not know where they have laid him." Having said this, she turned round and saw Jesus standing, but she did not know that it was Jesus. Jesus said to her, "Woman, why are you weeping? Whom are you seeking?" Supposing him to be the gardener, she said to him, "Sir, if you have carried him away, tell me where you have laid him, and I will take him away." Jesus said to her, "Mary." She turned and said to him in Aramaic, "Rabboni," which means teacher. Jesus said to her, "Do not cling to me, for I have not yet ascended to the Father, but go to my brothers and say to them, I am ascending to my Father and your Father, to my God and your God." Mary Magdalene went and announced to the disciples, "I have seen the Lord," and that he had said these things to her. The Gospel of the Lord. Dearly beloved in Jesus Christ, Bible or some of the theologians give different interpretation for the identity of Mary Magdalene. The famous and popular ones are, some say she is the one from whom 7 devils are removed. Another interpretation say she was a prostitute. And the third one, she was one among the faithful, but she was a sinner. Among all of them, the Bible gives an evidence saying she is the one from whom 7 devils are removed. And after that, life of Mary Magdalene had completely a paradigm shift. Her life was changed from one state to another state. That is to say, she completely dedicated herself for the mission and vision of God. After her recovery, Mary Magdalene served Jesus in all his journeys, provided the necessities that are needed for Jesus' journey. She stood at the cross while Jesus was hanging on the cross. She witnessed the burial of Jesus. Finally, she was the one who experienced the risen Christ for the first time. That's why she is also called Apostle of the Apostles. The resurrected Christ tells Mary, "Go and announce to the brothers that I am risen." That's why she is called Apostle of the Apostles. So dear friends, on this feast day, what can we learn for our faith journey? She completely dedicated herself for the mission and vision of God after she was made well. She never turned back. She never went back to her old way of life. But all through, she was faithful. That's why we are honoring her as a saint now. So dear brothers and sisters in Jesus Christ, from today's liturgy of the word, through the intercession of the Mary Magdalene, let's try to be with the Lord all the time and be blessed by him. May God bless us all. Have a blessed day ahead.